The following views are those of the host and not those of Clear Channel Broadcasting licenses.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show with co-hosts Steve-O and Renee. Get ready to hear which South Florida restaurants serve the best seafood, Italian, Mexican, steak, or sushi, who offers the best service, best portions, and atmosphere. Share your dining experiences with Steve-O and Renee each week while they share their dining experiences with you. Listen every week while Steve-O and Renee interview celebrity chefs, give away gift certificates to some of South Florida's finest restaurants, concert tickets, and share their top 10 cuisines. Steve-O has written for the food sections of such publications as Boca Raton News, Boca Life Magazine, Parklander Magazine, and the Jewish Journal. He's no stranger to radio either. Steve-O has written 2 cookbooks, one for adults and one for children. He's a graduate of the prestigious Cooper Clinic for Fitness and Nutrition, and he graduated from the Florida Culinary Institute. Renee is the president of the largest communications and marketing firms in Florida, MBAS Incorporated. She's been the co-host of the Eat and Critique Show from its inception. Now let's get ready to call and share your dining experience at 877-927-6969. And now here's restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee.
And the beat goes on. The beat goes on. La-da-da-da-dee.
I'm waiting for Chris to come on.
Thank God I have sound. I thought I was going deaf.
You did?
Yes. Now I hear you too loud. Ay, Mia, what a way to start the show.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Eat and Critique Show, brought to you by Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. Madison's New York Grill and Bar offers the best lunch specials with their 10 lunch dishes.
Say that 10 times. It's a tongue twister.
$10 each. Sundays through Wednesdays, they offered grilled salmon, which is out of this world, Salisbury steak, chicken kale sandwiches, barbecue chicken, which I love their barbecue sauce, and my favorite, the chicken Caesar salad. How's everybody doing?
And ladies drink free on Thursday night.
They do?
Yes.
You're not going there.
I'm going.
You are
I'm
not?
in.
Anyway,
I'm going with my crew.
I'm restaurant critic Steve-O, and I'm here with the beautiful, my lovely co-host.
What's the facial expressions?
I'm putting a lot into this.
A lot of emphasis.
Restaurant critic Renee.
What's happening, Steve-O?
Oh, thank God for Freddie. He's so laid back. He's like a lot like me. You're not
really?
laid back. You're not laid back.
I'm from New York.
So, for those of you,
We don't lay back in New York.
Not at all. Love the accent. Is that real?
No, it's fake.
Is it? Anyway, we search for some of South Florida's finest restaurants from West Palm Beach to Aventura. Don't forget, next week, we open up for your Miami Dolphins.
They're ours too now.
I know.
No more Dallas Cowboys, no more Jets.
So let me explain. Next week
We're going to be, yes, our show's going to be opening up at 10 a.m. So I have to go in the shower at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, God. Yeah, 10 a.m. to 11 next week. So when they have the early game,
we're going to be on early, and the
10 to
later
11.
game, we're going to be on at 1 o'clock.
yes, or if they're playing on Monday night.
I'm hearing echoes.
I am too.
It's crazy.
Freddie, can we get our money back?
Anyway, we have a great show today with General Manager of Brio's Tuscan Grill in Boca Raton, Dan Orris. He's going to be calling in a few minutes. And we also have in studio Ron Pearson, the creative director of BurgerFi.
Love BurgerFi.
And you know what that means also. We have some great gift certificates to give away today, as usual. And BurgerFi is the official burger of the Miami Dolphins, and you'll be able to have one of those burgers at the Sun Life Stadium, which is very cool.
I'm so glad my dream didn't come true from last night.
What was the dream? I'm afraid to ask.
I kept thinking you were going to call it BoogerFi. I hope
Is that what's on your
that's
mind?
what I was.
Buggers?
No, that's what I was thinking last night. It's like
everybody's turning us off now.
just lost half our sponsors too.
And also, we're going to be having celebrities
Next week.
once a month They don't know it yet, but we're going to be starting to
No,
contact.
some of them do.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah. We're talking to some major celebrities.
So tell everybody, like, who?
Pee Wee Herman.
Perfect. Isn't he in prison with his trench
I
coat?
think he is. For the movie theater. I think he is.
I think they made him remove the trench coat for prison, though.
Live from Huntsville, Texas prison. Pee
From
Wee
Rikers
Herman.
Island. Oh, that's terrible. That's not nice.
How would you like to have a name
Be
like,
nice, Steve-O.
How would you like to have a name like Pee Wee in prison? Oh, my God.
Bubba's going to love it.
Say Anyway. I love it when she does this. Everybody starts laughing. Even the whole prison's laughing probably right now.
You think they're listening to our show?
Of course
I don't
they are.
think they dine out.
You don't think so? Oh, that's right.
so.
They dine in, don't they?
Yeah, most of the time.
I hope they're good friends with the chef. Some of the things I've heard
I am
about.
having a hot flash already. It's only the
listen.
beginning of the show.
If you'd like to watch today's show and watch us make a fool out of ourselves,
Oh, my God.
you can watch us live right now by going to www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com. Right there is the big screen. You can watch our show
Voila,
live.
there we are.
And like Renee said, we're working on some incredible celebrities. I'm talking.
Drop some names.
Okay, Julie Durda,
Yes.
the nice-looking weather lady.
She's beautiful.
Okay, see, I wouldn't say that in front of you.
Why not? I don't get offended.
Oh, okay. She's knocked down gorgeous.
She is.
Okay, she's the weather lady. We're talking to Emilio Estefan.
Yes.
Maybe he'll bring Glory in. We're talking to
Wishful
Paul
thinking.
Castronovo.
But do they know we're talking to them? Just checking.
I sent him a letter.
That's exactly it.
Hope the address was right.
They threw it out.
And we're talking to a couple of the Dolphins on their day off that they'll come in studio.
You gonna contact Birdman?
Oh yes, that's right. We're contacted Birdman of the Heat,
Yeah.
not the rap singer. So
And Flo Rida,
Flo Rida.
David Cassidy.
No, he's with Pee Wee.
Wait a second.
David's with Pee Wee
He's
right
with
now.
Pee-wee?
Yeah.
He's Big Bubba. Listen. What are you looking at?
Well, I'm looking at. We have a caller on the phone.
Okay.
I have no idea who this is, but let's try. Hello,
Who do we have?
Steve-O.
who is this?
Hello. This is Jake. We still love your show. We're going back to it.
Wait a minute.
Jake.
Is this Jake the Snake, the guy, the wrestler?
We're back to the. Listen, I need your mailing address. I need to put something in the mail to you.
Ooh.
Don't ever give it out. Jake, you have to email it. Scan it.
No, I can't. There's something I have to put in the envelope.
OMG.
Is it white powder? Anthrax. Okay, we'll talk after the show, Jake.
Give us a hint.
No, it's I can't do that. I just need your mailing address.
Oh.
Can't use the email.
Ex-
Wait a minute.
I have to mail to you.
Okay,
Do I
listen.
owe you money?
Listen, Ixnay on the address A.
Yes, you do. I need to mail you. Put something in the mail to you.
Okay, perfect.
Is it a gift certificate?
You've sent me envelopes before, but I lost the mailing address.
Okay. This is my third grade teacher, Jake. I think it is. I reported to the principal.
Too bad he's like 30.
Okay, I tell you what. I know I have your address, and I will shoot you something with my address on there. Is that cool?
You sure you have my address?
Of course I do. You've won before.
You're in our system, Jake.
We keep everyone's name and address and phone number.
Just in case they send us anything really bad.
Great.
But
We
you
need
know what?
documentation.
Just to make sure, just to make sure.
Great idea. I got a great idea. If you can, sometime soon, there's no hurry. When you can do it in the future, in the next month or two, you can mail a gift certificate to the New York Steakhouse or the Vic and Angelo's.
Oh, now he's picking his gift certificates.
Birthday.
I love it.
That's
So
funny.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bro.
I don't want to hold you up.
Hey, give us. You know what? Hold on.
He's a
Give-
long-time listener.
Give us your phone number, and I'll call you this week.
Okay, 954.
No.
Not over the air.
No,
Vegas
give
man,
it, no,
Jake.
Give it to John,
Yes.
our board op,
We'll put you on hold.
and I'll call you this week.
Thank you.
Okay, buddy.
Thanks, Jake.
Thank you.
Bye.
No, Jake's a good guy.
No, he has been a long-time listener.
I know. Guess who we have on the phone now?
Tell me.
We have on the phone the general manager, Dan Orris from Brio Tuscan Grill.
Hey,
Hi, Dan.
Dan.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
Yes.
Are you in France? Welcome to the Eat and Critique Show, Dan.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm a big fan of the show. I love listening to you guys, and you do a great job.
Thank you very much. Well, we want to thank you and your wonderful staff for Friday night. They did an incredible job.
Well, thank you. Yes, we love to show hospitality at its finest.
Oh, I got to tell you
And
something.
the executive chef, Clarence.
Clarence was wonderful.
Yes.
Everything he
nice
chose
guy,
for
very
us.
nice guy.
And I got to tell you something about our server, Russell.
He was incredible.
Isn't he?
He was so knowledgeable. Did you want to speak, Steve-O?
No, what I wanted to tell you was he gave us the story, how he started off at, like, cleaning the garbage cans, and he wanted to be such a part of Brio's, and he's moved all the way up to, like, almost in a management position.
He's after your position, Dan.
Yeah.
For my job.
He told us not to say anything, but...
Don't repeat it, though.
Russell's just a wonderful gentleman, and he's definitely gone after what he wants. And I wish him all the best. He's actually been promoted and is going to be.
He told us, which is wonderful.
And-
And your manager, Shani Alvarez, she was there making sure everything was great.
So everybody... And then, Gabby, too. We can't leave out Gabby.
Okay.
I've got 12 more names here for Dan.
We have all the list.
So let's go over our dishes from Friday night and let you give a brief description. Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay.
Happy to.
Okay, go for it, Steve-O.
Okay, first of all, we start off with a glass of water.
With lemon.
Your water
The lemon
is...
was the best piece of lemon I've ever had.
And the water,
Perfection.
9 pieces of ice. I mean, who puts 9 pieces of ice in
I
water
counted
anymore?
them with a spoon.
That's what the rest calls for.
Anyway, we started off... I wonder who that is laughing. We started off with the spicy stuff. Renee. If you listen to our show,
I'm sorry,
this is all
Dan.
part of the show.
Sorry, Dan.
The fake laughs, the fake jokes, you know this. But we started off with the spicy shrimp and eggplant.
Yes, it's a wonderful dish.
Had a little kick.
Yeah, it's got some bite to it. It's, blackened shrimp.
It was wonderful. It really was.
Served with a creamy black pepper Cajun cream sauce.
Sauce was amazing.
It's just wonderful. But, for those who can't handle the heat, it's not your dish.
It wasn't that. I didn't.
It wasn't that bad.
I didn't think it was that spicy.
It takes you to a different world.
Yeah,
Now-
because usually you don't like kick,
Yeah, I mean, I really...
and you
that's-
really like this dish.
It was really good.
Yeah.
In fact, I couldn't stop eating it.
He's still eating it.
I put some in my pocket, took it home with me. Now, here we really got to compliment Brio's. You probably have the best carpaccio.
Yes.
We have the beef carpaccio.
Yes, it's our secret, trade secret of how we prepare it. But, it's your traditional beef carpaccio, thinly sliced steak, and it's topped with a drizzle of olive oil, capers, and we use a mustard aioli, which is a nice creamy sauce that just brings it all together. But it just melts in your mouth. It's just so good.
You
That's
love that.
like one of your big appetizers at happy hours, right?
Yes, it is for our bar brioso. In fact, both of those appetizers are available in our happy hour, which is
Are they half price during happy hour?
we have appetizers starting at $4, $5, and $6. So they're discounted. And,
That's great.
That's a
Yeah.
great discount, right, for happy hour.
yeah.
Oh, the assorted bruschetta.
They were wonderful. They really were.
Everyone.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, when it comes to bruschetta, I always talk about, it's not your standard just toast, tomato, and cheese.
No, there was so many different variations.
And we do a lot of fun things with our bruschetta, like our sliced steak bruschetta, which has a gorgonzola dolce.
It was so good.
Spread over it. Then, of course, a piece of filet, and then we top it with a charred tomato compote and arugula. It's just wonderful. I mean, bruschettas are just tremendous.
They were excellent. Then we started out with our entrees, and we had the grilled mahi,
Very
which was
fresh.
very good. Yes.
Yeah, it's fresh right off our Florida coast. We lightly blacken that fish. It's then served over farro, spinach, and tomato basil vinaigrette.
Which was very different.
It is different, but it really enhances, I think, the flavor of the fish.
And your plating, every one of our dishes, your plating is just
And your
so
name
good.
is on the plate in case you get, if you drink a lot.
You lost.
You get exactly, you know where you are. And then we had your signature dish, the pasta brio.
Yes, that's one of my favorites. A nice rigatoni pasta. It's served with grilled chicken, mushrooms, and a beautiful roasted red pepper sauce. It's a little bit different than your just standard Alfredo sauce.
Yes,
tomato
very
sauce.
different.
It's got a little tang to it, but it's delicious.
Chicken was
Really?
out of this world too.
Then my favorite of the night was
Oh,
the
yeah.
crab cakes
Oh, they're to die for, aren't
with the
they?
roasted red peppers. Yes.
Mhm. Yeah, those are served with a nice creamy horseradish sauce that really just makes them pop. And of course, it comes with our wonderful red potatoes, roasted vegetables, caramelized onions.
I loved it.
It's
I
just a
loved
full
those
dish.
vegetables. They were so different.
The only thing wrong with it was, Dan?
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. No, the potatoes.
No, it's really
the
good.
potatoes were wonderful too with it.
We were just saying that
You
the
said
potatoes.
red peppers.
No, I said potatoes. Put your headphones back
Right.
on.
Let's step out.
Okay,
Let's go talk.
I'm gonna take you down, and it's not gonna be in a good way. So settle down there, cowboy.
See what I go through, Dan?
Oh Lord.
I don't know
Okay.
how you put up with it week after week.
Listen, you know
Oh, wait
what?
a second,
Wait
Dan. I hope that you're not sticking up for Steve O here because I have control of the mics. Just saying. Anyway,
what?
then
Wait
we
a minute.
finished
Wait a
off.
minute. Before
Go
you go any
ahead. You're
further-
cutting it again?
Just a little bit,
Okay.
because now everyone is starved now,
Yes.
and that's where we love getting them.
So you
To
can
that
give a gift
starve
certificate
mode.
away. We have a $100 gift card
We have
to
100.
Brio's. Can they use it at any location, or is that just for Boca?
No, they can use it at any location, but we'd love to have you at our restaurant in Boca.
Boca's so cool. Too.
is.
I love that location.
It's such a pretty restaurant.
It is. So listen, if you would like to win a $100 gift certificate to Brio's Tuscan Grill, which is out of this world,
Now you're talking old Barry White.
fifth caller, 877-927-6969. That's 877-927-6969. Fifth caller wins a $100 gift certificate to Brio's. And you know what? And we're going to talk about your other locations in just a minute, but we were at the Boca location.
Yes.
Now, is that center called Town Center?
No, it's the shops at the town center.
Shops at the
Close
town.
enough. That was close enough, but no cigar.
Yeah.
You
we're
get
not
no
at
cigar.
the mall.
That's
We're
right.
on the intersection of Military and Town Center.
Okay, so let's...
Then we ended our evening with dessert, and Steve-O, of course, got the key lime, which comes in like a little shot glass, which
Yeah.
is very cool. And then we had the torta de chocolata with the warm chocolate center
That was really good, too.
and the ice cream on top. Oh my God, the phone
Look at the
lines
phone,
are
you see
like
'em?
blowing up over here. You can't even imagine.
What are your hours?
We open at 11:30 for lunch every day, and we close at 10 p.m., 11 on Fridays and Saturdays, and 9 p.m. on Sundays.
How about happy hour?
Happy hour is Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30, and then we also do a late night version from 9 to close.
Oh, I like that.
I know.
Kinda
I like
You
the
could be
center.
happy
first
twice
happy
there.
hour.
Give everybody your phone number because they need to make, especially on the weekends, they need to make
It
reservations.
was pretty crowded when we
It
were
was
there the other night.
packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, reservations are always recommended, but of course it's 561-392-3777. We'd love to have you walk in as well because we don't always just take reservations.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful place too. It's just I love Brio's. They're really a good friend of the show. So we have just a board full of calls, and it looks like our winner.
It looks like they're just ringing and ringing
I
and
know.
ringing.
I guess we have Ken on the line.
Okay.
Ken?
Hello, Ken.
How
are you?
Good. Congratulations. You just won a $100 gift card to Brio's.
No, he didn't win it. It's the person after him. We just wanted to
settle
thank him
down
for calling.
there. Ken, okay, listen. Talk to me, Ken. Don't talk to the cowboy. You there, Ken? He hung up. You scared him. Oh, he said, I love your show. That I heard. Thank you.
Yes.
So tell us what part of town you live in
Wait
first.
a second. Can I just say something? He
Yeah,
loves
okay.
it more now that he won a gift certificate.
Oh, really?
Yes. Is that true, Ken?
Yes. What would you like to know?
What part of town do you live in?
Tamarack.
Hammerak.
Cool.
Oh, that is cool. Okay. So...
Actually, anywhere he lives, I'd say cool. Oh, cool.
Wait a minute.
I live in Alaska. Cool.
I think I recognize this voice.
You do?
Brio sounds like an incredible place to go and eat.
You know what? You will totally enjoy this. And I was going to say, I recognize this voice.
I know.
Not a relative.
I know who it is.
But you know what? Fifth
And
caller,
that's
there's
right.
no
He
way.
called in.
He didn't know if
he
he
deserves to win it.
Absolutely. This is a big fan of the show,
And
right?
say
Ken?
hi to Marguerite.
Absolutely. And we haven't forgot about you guys.
Thank you.
No,
that
this-
was our winner for Vic and Angela's Critic for the Night.
It was.
And they're very good listeners of our show.
Well-traveled. They know about good food.
Yes.
Don.
I'm glad you recognized my
Did you
voice.
just call him
I'm gonna
Don?
write back. I just wanted to hear.
No. I know Ken.
You just said Don. Don who? Don Juan?
Don Ho.
And am I
From Hawaii 5-0. Okay.
Welcome, Dan.
right? You're sitting here listening to the show as well.
Great.
Perfect.
Stay on the phone. We'll get your address and all the information, and we'll get it out to you tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, bro.
Thanks, Ken.
Great fans. Thank you so much. I'll be in touch. Bye-bye.
Okay.
So now, tell us, you do lunch and dinner, which a lot of places this time of year don't even do lunch. So this is a great place to go have lunch at.
Yes,
A great place for a business meeting to have lunch at.
it is.
And now, how long have you been with the company for?
Just over a year. It's a great company to work for.
You know, I know that because we spoke to a lot of your staff, and it's amazing how long people stay there and how long that how they move up with the company. So that's really, really wonderful. Now,
All right, I think Dan's done with us.
so
Dan, you done with us?
Hang out all day.
Okay. Next time, come in the studio.
yeah,
We'd love
you're-
to have you in the
we'd
studio.
love to have you in studio. And listen,
We're even nuttier in the studio.
thanks for calling in
Thanks,
today.
Dan.
Thank your staff again for us. And
Of course. It's my pleasure.
Thanks for having us to the restaurant.
let's go to break. And when we come back, we have a new great friend to the show on with us. We will be right back.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Renee and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison's serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni Bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I receive so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
This is Les Gold of Hardcore Pawn, American Julian Loan, and I've got the two best people in South Florida, Steve O and Renee, my favorite people on the radio.
And-
Hi, this is Teresa Drew
Oh.
from New York, New Jersey.
Us too.
I love the South 40 East radio show.
Stop tricking me up over there.
It's Teresa.
I
Gee,
understand
guys.
that, but you want to trick me up. I see it. Anyway, we're back.
You're so bad.
And let's talk about The Office now. Because whenever Steve-O and I are in Delray Beach on Atlantic Avenue and we just want to kick back, we always choose The Office.
Love The Office.
And The Office is located at 201 East Atlantic Avenue, right there on the corner of Atlantic Avenue and 2nd Street in the epicenter. This is a fine gastropub where the food is just as important as the drink. Stop looking at me. I know you're trying to get me to laugh because you're going to do the commercials. I'm not. It's a refined atmosphere that welcomes beer drinkers and wine snobs like myself.
You are a wine snob.
I am. The Office is like the neighborhood watering hole. It's a great meeting place on Atlantic Avenue, and Chef Kelly makes sure his diners enjoy the freshest of the fresh. From Steve-O's favorite, the Prime CEO
Love
burger,
the Prime
where you
CEO
have to
burger.
use both hands to eat it. And next time you have to share. I'm just saying.
No.
Yes.
You have to get your own.
I'm
Sorry.
going to take a knife and cut a piece off for myself.
How about their great salads, though? Their salads are really good.
I had such a wonderful salad last time I was there. The
And they're-
frisee salad.
I know. it's
Wonderful.
And their pork tacos, out of this world.
Packed with
They were
pork,
gone in
yes.
a minute. They had the most wonderful Florida blue crab cakes. Love those. And don't forget their Sunday brunch. They have a wonderful Sunday
$20
brunch.
a person.
I know. Well worth it. That
Yes.
includes your water.
And the ice cubes.
And the ice cubes. So Renee and I love The Office. Tell The Office you heard about them on the Eat and Critique show.
Okay, and let me mention again, don't forget, next
Oh.
Sunday, our show will be on at 10 a.m. We're opening up for Miami Dolphins.
You turn us on at 1 o'clock next week.
We won't be there.
What are those letters?
We'll be home
SO?
watching. Yeah.
I won't say the last letter. It might be one of the
SOL.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that.
Okay, well, I did.
It's one-
How do you spell that?
It's one of the 14, it's one of the 14 words.
Okay. So don't forget, when the Dolphin game goes on late, we go on at 1 o'clock. When they're on early, we work around the Dolphin schedule.
Okay.
Okay, which is very cool.
Now, we have a special guest on with us,
Okay.
Ron Pearson.
Do you want to do
Our-
Coco's first?
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
do
let's
Coco's first, but
okay.
I just want to say after Coco's, we're going to have...
Because I follow instructions, by the way.
When did you start doing that?
Never.
Okay.
Don't get crazy.
I thought I was in
over
the
there.
wrong studio for a minute. What studio?
Listen, you tried locking me out before I know it. All of a sudden, I walked outside, the door slammed.
It did?
Yeah.
Well,
Trying to lock me out of the show, buddy.
If you
I
weren't here
see
at
it.
2 o'clock, I would have gone out to try to find you.
Yeah, I'm sure you would have. After the show, that's right. Anyway, so let's talk about Coco. So everyone knows how much Steve-O and I love Coco's Asian Bistro in Fort Lauderdale. And Coco's Asian Bistro serves some of the finest Thai and Japanese cuisine in South Florida. And chef owner Mike Poulang has been featured on Channel 7 News with his Florida Black Grouper, which you made fun of me last week, filet with emerald noodles. He is also one of the most award-winning chefs in South Florida, and Coco's Asian Bistro was also awarded one of the best places serving ceviche in Palm Beach and Broward County. And Chef Mike has taken Asian dining to a whole nother level. That's why so many celebrities like David Cassidy, he goes
Joe
there, dine at Coco's Asian Bistro in the harbor shops in Fort Lauderdale, because no matter what they order, it will exceed your expectations. And Chef Mike has studied and taught Thai cooking all over the world. And one of our favorite appetizers is the lobster roll with the tempura vegetables.
Oh, yes, I love that.
And if you like pad thai,
We
they
love
have
pad thai.
the most incredible chicken or lobster pad thai ever.
But my favorite still
Is
the
that-
whole red snapper.
With the teeth.
With the teeth. You got to think about the teeth.
I can't. I have nightmares about that teeth.
To make reservations, you can call them at 954-525-3541. You know,
And I do love the red snapper.
You know what? Everybody always, I've got the best sushi, Thai food. I'm going to tell you something.
Their food is
you
outrageous.
have got to try Coco's Asian Bistro in Fort Lauderdale. And then tell me whose you think is the best.
That's right. Okay, so now we have live in studio the creative director of BurgerFi, Ron Pearson. Welcome to the show. Hi, Ron.
Hello, how are you? It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell everybody how many locations BurgerFi has.
In South Florida. They're
Only
all
in
over.
South Florida?
Yeah, just in South
Okay,
Florida.
tell us how many in South Florida.
In South Florida, I believe there is either 17 or 18. The Sun Life Stadium location is sort of the odd one. We're at 55 total at the moment across the country.
Which is big for BurgerFi to be at Sun Life Stadium. That's huge.
I know. You are like the burger now, the official burger of the Miami Dolphins. Is that right?
According to fans who were polled, they requested that we come into the stadium.
We
Yes.
heard that.
We
That's
saw
incredible.
it. 5,000 people were polled, and BurgerFi was chosen as the favorite burger.
Yes.
We love the burger.
It's
We did.
fantastic.
It is.
I mean, everything that they serve is absolutely fantastic.
Well, we have a location. We're in Coral Springs.
There's one,
Yep.
like, we could walk to the location by
Absolutely.
us.
We should do that afterward.
And you know what I love?
From here, we should walk from here.
I love. It's always
Get some
packed at night.
exercise.
It's always packed there.
Okay.
And listen, there's a lot of competition out there. For you to
Not
stay-
for BurgerFi. There's no competition for BurgerFi.
No, I'm saying that they're always packed. That tells you how great a dining experience people have when they go there.
So is it the same recipe as The Office? Because it tastes so similar.
Well, BurgerFi started from the CEO burger at the office.
That's why,
and,
yeah.
a lot of similarities coming out of that gourmet process are now in what we do every day at BurgerFi.
And I love the branding on the top.
It's a nice touch, yes.
It is.
You know what?
I took the bun home and framed it.
But right next to the office bun. We got a
To
bun
add to our
collection.
collection.
We got a bun collection. You know what else I love at BurgerFi is your hand cut fries. Oh,
They're to
so
die
good.
for.
Yes. When I first got into the kitchen and discovered how the process worked, I was blown away at how much work goes into that. And
To cutting the fries?
Just everything. The blanching process, 3 different sinks. They're twice fried. Everybody goes crazy for those fries.
That's why they're so good.
Yep.
They fry them twice. It doesn't get any better.
And your onion rings are huge. If you love onion rings, not only are they out of this world.
Took me an hour to eat one.
Yeah, use both hands, right?
It was big. It's really big.
They're beautiful,
They
beer
are.
battered, double dipped, and just little bits of circular heaven over there. Absolutely.
And tell everybody what your furniture is built
Oh,
in,
that's a cool
because
story.
The furniture's
incredible.
interesting. Like every other choice the company is making, they're making better choices when it comes to food and when it comes to building the restaurants and even furnishing them. They're keeping the environment in mind. So Coca-Cola bottle chairs, milk bottle jug tables, the wood tables are made from recycled pallets. So sustainability is important to the company. You could see that threaded through everything that we do in the restaurant.
You know, I read somewhere, by the way, the man who came up with all this,
John Rosati,
who's going to be on our show next month, this is one of his babies. You know, John Rosati is The Office, Vic and Angelo's.
Yes.
So this tells you how great BurgerFi is, that this is his concept, and that what I read was that he just wasn't happy with what was out there in the industry.
Yeah, they saw an opportunity. If you think about what's happening in big industrialized food, stripping away quality and taste, profit is the motive, and therefore you get a 49-cent hamburger at McDonald's that doesn't degrade. You know, there's videos of 14-year-old hamburgers that don't even have mold. Mold won't even eat these things, yet people out there are eating them constantly. And
I don't eat McDonald's hamburgers,
no
but
one
now I
should.
never will. That is disgusting.
So he saw an opportunity to bring gourmet, that gourmet process to everybody. And, a note on Mr. Rosati, definitely a nice gentleman, an elegant man in business, but you could tell how successful and why he's successful in the way that he operates. And
Absolutely.
a lot of the quality controls that we have and the menu we're putting forward are straight from him.
Okay, so let's talk about the BurgerFi sauce, because there's a lot of different ingredients that go into it.
The sauce is yet another thing that's...
You
that
can't
take-
disclose? Can you disclose that?
I could disclose. I'm more impressed by the ingredients and the process. There's nothing fast food about it. If you think about the hard work that our BurgerFi employees are putting in every day, the sauce is just one of them. It's a 40-minute process. There's 14 fresh ingredients. They're hand chopping parsley and shallots, and to puree it alone is a 20-minute process. You go anywhere else and they're pulling it out of a vat into a tub, squirting it all over burgers. But here, it's just
that
one.
doesn't sound good.
Does not sound good. But here, there's absolutely a 5-star dining process that goes into those burgers for sure, and the sauce is
I
just
love
one.
sauce. And there's
No, it doesn't taste like a fast food burger.
No.
It tastes like like you're in a really good restaurant. It has that feel.
It from the meat to the buns, the buns are rolled in butter and fried, the branding to the farm fresh lettuce that goes on it.
Yeah, they're exceptional.
The original chefs were making really great quality choices that still exist today.
And you don't just do burgers. You also got a signature hot dog.
There are many hot dogs on the menu, New York style, Chicago style. There's also a chicken apple dog, a Wagyu beef dog, and any topping that you could think about throwing on those things.
Let's go back to Sun Life Stadium. How many locations are you going to have out there?
There's one this year, and then over the course of the 2-year renovation, we'll be putting 2 more, and then we've got rights to put as many as we see fit in the stadium, and we're really happy about the partnership.
Okay. That's incredible. It really is.
We have a lot of Dolphin fans that listen to the show.
We do.
Can you tell us what gate it's going to be by?
It is near Gate E.
Okay.
And it's by Section 130.
Okay.
And you can't miss it. It's beautiful.
Go get a burger before you go up to see the game.
Can you believe you can get a burger as good as BurgerFi?
That's what I'm saying.
Game?
It's incredible.
That is amazing. It is amazing.
I'm going to go to the Dolphin game just for the burgers.
Are you?
I'm going to BurgerFi. How'd you come up with that name, BurgerFi?
BurgerFi is short for the burgerification of the nation. There's a lot of questioning about the name of the place. And yeah, that's it.
I love that location, the one that's on Ocean and Atlantic Avenue.
On A1A.
On A1A. I love that location. That's like the perfect type store to have right there at that corner.
Is that why you keep going down to Atlantic Avenue?
Of course. What did you think I was?
Oh, I'm going to the beach. How come you're not tanned?
Think I was going to Vic and Angelo's?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go. We want to go to break, and we come back. We got a nice surprise for everybody. Write this phone number down. 877-927-6969.
Did you forget it for a second?
No, I was...
Were you gasping for air over there?
Last night's restaurant. I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant.
It was not good.
No.
We both had stomach aches. It was not good.
It was not good. Anyway.
We should share the name of the restaurant.
No, we're
Why
not.
not?
Because they didn't even know we were coming.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not going back for a tasting. That's all I'm saying.
No, we're probably going to give away one of the best prizes we've ever given away in the last 2 years. Except for
dining with us.
No, except for the Vic and Angelo's gift certificates,
Yes.
the office gift certificates.
That's true.
But we will be back on the other side.
Hi, this is Steve O, co-host of the Eat and Critique Show. I want to talk to you about my favorite deli, 2J's, with 24 locations throughout South Florida, 11 of them right here in Broward and Palm Beach. Most of us have ordered out from 2J's at one time or another, from those morning business meetings to bar mitzvahs, or maybe you ordered one of their great holiday trays. What I love about 2J's is how consistently good they are and how my orders are always accurate and on time. Whatever occasion we are celebrating and I'm put in charge of the food, I know ordering from 2J's will always be a hit. From their cheese trays to their meat trays, 2J's never disappoints me or our company. You can always tell the difference between the 2J's trays and the other trays at parties, as 2J's trays are always the ones that are devoured. Finally, I can't forget about 2J's latkes, or their stuffed cabbage, or their matzo ball soup, which are just like my Nana used to make. Go to their website to find out the location nearest you at www.2js.com. That's TOOJAYS. Tell them Steve O and Renee sent you from the Eat and Critique Show. Hi, I'm Steve O, restaurant critic on the Eat and Critique Show. When Renee and I find a great restaurant, we want to share it with our listeners. Let me tell you about Madison's New York Grill and Bar in Boca Raton. We made Madison's New York Grill and Bar one of our favorite restaurants right after we did our tasting. Madison serves both lunch and dinner, and if you need to impress a client or a friend, stop by Madison's for lunch, where they offer 10 items at $10 each. Try some of their lunch specials like grilled barbecue chicken breast, grilled salmon, rigatoni Bolognese with meat sauce, or, my favorite, their grilled chicken Caesars. Madison's is west of I-95 on Glades, next door to Jared Jewelers in Boca Raton. Renee and I received so many emails from listeners thanking us for turning them on to Madison's New York Grill and Bar. Try their crab cakes, or another one of my favorites, their baby back ribs, which fall off the bone. Save room for their mouth-watering key lime pie. Call them at 561-994-0808 to make reservations. That's 561-994-0808. Please tell them you heard about it on the Eat and Critique Show.
Yo, cuz, how you doing? This is Steve Martirano of Cafe Martirano in Fort Lauderdale, and at the Hard Rock Seminole Hotel and Casino, and at the Rio in Las Vegas. And I love turning into my friends, Steve-O and Renee, Eat and Critique Radio Show. Enjoy. Say goodbye.
Say hello, Steve-O.
If he says say goodbye,
I'm saying goodbye.
Do you know he's going to be calling in?
I hope so.
I know.
I adore him.
He just opened up his new restaurant.
He's opening all over.
In Atlantic City.
At Harrah's.
At Harrah's,
Yeah.
I know. Yesterday was his birthday.
Happy birthday, Steve Martirano.
We're back with creative director Ron Pearson. He's the creative director of
BurgerFi, yeah.
Wow, they are just moving so fast. Before we get back to Ron, let's talk about another part of the family brand, Vic and Angelo's in
One of our
Delray Beach.
favorite Italian
Palm
restaurants.
Beach Gardens, yes. We've had Dawn on the show. She's going to be coming back in next month with John Rosati. That's going to be a great show.
It is.
I know. We've actually done a show with them before.
We have.
So let's talk about...
Look, I'm agreeing with you all day today.
Why?
I don't know.
Is Mother's Day coming up? You've already had your birthday last week. Happy birthday, by the way. last
Okay,
week.
forget about it, because we won't even go there, buddy. You forgot last week? It doesn't count today.
Sure it
That's
does.
all I'm saying. No, it doesn't.
Birthday week?
It's not better late than never. Okay, I'm just telling you. It's not.
Let's talk about one of Renee and I's favorite Italian restaurants, Vic and Angelo's in Delray Beach and Palm Beach Gardens. If you want one of the most amazing dining experiences and you want to impress your wife, like I always...
Anybody, yes. You want to impress anybody.
That's why I always take you to Vic and Angelo's.
You want to impress me?
Yeah.
And you're taking me? I thought I was taking myself.
No. If you want to impress a girlfriend, or maybe you have people in from out of town, relatives, who said, we love Italian food, this is a great place to go.
It is. Either location.
And you know what? As soon as you sit down, my favorite is their garlic bread.
It's the best.
It's so good.
And they keep it coming all evening long.
And I put a couple
pieces in your pocket. We know that already.
Anyway, so
that's why you have grease stains on all your jeans.
But they have great appetizers, and my favorite is their signature meatball. John's Mom's meatball.
It is the best. It's the size of a softball. If you've never had their meatball, it's incredible. There's peppers, and it is humongous. And it's half price for happy hour.
I know. What a great deal.
It is.
And how about the oregano, the trio, with
Love
the
it.
lobster and the shrimp and the calamari and the Italian breadcrumbs. Oh, I'm just...
To die for. It
I'm
really
getting hungry
is.
just talk. And they have the greatest pizza.
You get very excited when you talk
I
about
love
Vic and Angelo's. I know.
I do. From day one, they've been with us for 2 years. How could I not love their food?
I'm with you.
We could not have had them as a sponsor if I didn't love their food.
Well,
so much.
that's true.
Because Italian restaurants, everybody wants to be part of our show. We only have so much space.
I love Vic and Angelo's.
I do too. Their pizza is out of this world. Their crust, they use the water
Not
from
like
New
last
York.
night's pizza.
Okay,
It was black. Okay. It was burnt. That's all I'm saying. How do you serve a pizza that's burnt?
But at least the service was good.
No, it wasn't. I sat there for 2 hours waiting for a glass of water.
Okay, so if you order a pizza, the truffle and wild mushroom or the Grand Street are my favorite. If you listen, I'm not saying blacken. Listen, they have an entree there called the Black Grouper. It is
phenomenal.
If
It
you
really
like
is.
even if you don't like grouper, you got to try the Black Grouper.
Right.
at
Whatever
Vic
you
and Angelo's.
order there is going to be absolutely phenomenal.
And your favorite's the...
Everything. Penne alla vodka is my new favorite. And Vic and Angelo's is located on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach or PGA Boulevard in Palm Beach Gardens. And go to their website at www.vicandangelos.com to find the location nearest you, and call them to make reservations and tell me you heard, not really, and tell me you heard on the Eat and Critique Show.
So
we are back here live in studio with the creative director of BurgerFi, Ron Pearson. And thanks to BurgerFi, the sports fans at Sun Life Stadium get to dine and have BurgerFi
That's wonderful.
at the stadium, which is incredible.
The only thing bad about it, Ron, there's only one location. You're going to have more.
So they're going to have lines, and they're going to
Lines.
wait a second. You're going to have lines at the stadium, and you're going to have to open up other locations, which he's doing anyway.
So listen, remember I gave you a number before we went to break? I'm going to give it to you one more time. 877-927-6969. We are going to give away not one pair, but 2 pair of tickets to the Dolphins game in 2024. But at least they're free, though. No, I'm just kidding. It's for this season. And Ron, it's not just any game, it's the New England Patriot game.
Wow.
We just hit a home run with Ron in BurgerFi.
We did.
Unbelievable. You know what? Hopefully, everybody's tried BurgerFi. When you call in, and we're going to take...
And if you didn't, you have to.
Well, okay, we're going to take the 8th caller. Sorry, Freddie. We're taking the 8th caller. 8th caller.
Oh, here goes the phones. That's it.
Well, I guess it's going to be the 8th and 9th caller.
Okay.
Okay, because we got 2 pair of tickets to give away. You don't get 4 tickets for the winner. You get 2 pair, and then we'll have another. But hopefully it's somebody who's actually tried BurgerFi, and you can tell us about your experience there. See, that's how sure we are. We're not even worried.
And don't give them tickets if they say something bad. We'll just nix them.
You just make rules up as you go along.
Somebody's got to make rules.
I'm not even worried about it.
I'm not worried about it either, but you never know what comes over. Listen, we had some bad phone calls. We had Chris Levitt here.
I know.
But now what we do is we keep your phone number so we can identify those callers, right?
Is it terrible that I want prank callers? Is that bad right now?
Yes.
Why? This could be fun.
Settle down there, Ron.
Yeah. McDonald's might want to do payback now.
Listen,
Bring it on.
Listen, we had David Schuler. We had a prank call with him in the studio. Can you imagine?
Okay, so 8th.
Don't ask for the prank calls, Ron.
8th and 9th caller. 877-927-6969.
We're blowing up anyway. So you have a breakfast all-day burger?
We do.
What
There's
is that?
Just mountains of goodness on that thing. There's an Angus natural patty. There is a fried egg, maple syrup, bacon. There's a hash brown in there, ketchup. It's fantastic. It's a must-eat.
That's crazy, yeah.
It's absolutely delicious in addition to everything else on the menu.
What are your hours at BurgerFi? Obviously, you're open for breakfast then.
No, it's
you're not?
11 a.m. It's only the name breakfast all day.
Oh, okay. I thought breakfast that they're open like 6.
No,
I'm
that
going
makes
there
more
for breakfast.
sense.
Yes.
But you do a fried egg though on your burgers.
There
right?
is, yes, and there's a fried egg on the breakfast all day burger, and there is a fried egg in the build your own menu. So you could put a fried egg on anything you want.
And garlic mayo?
Garlic mayo goes on the fries.
Wow.
Garlic mayo could
That's
go on.
Freddie's
Listen,
favorite.
garlic mayo should be on everything. Just smear it on everything. That's the best.
You know who I feel sorry for right now? John, our board op. Here's his first day on.
And we're blowing them up. Sorry, John.
So,
and they also have veggie burgers there as well.
We're going to get to
for
that,
those.
too.
No, I'm just saying for those of you that don't eat meat, they accommodate people that don't. So tell everybody about the veggie burgers that you have.
The veggie burger is another thing that blew my mind when I saw them preparing it. The process is pretty crazy. Goes back to the days that the gourmet chefs left gourmet restaurants and went into the kitchen at BurgerFi. Again, they didn't look at a veggie burger and then source it online. They got into the kitchen, started chopping and cooking and building this thing out of 14 fresh ingredients, and it's one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten.
Do you know I haven't tried one? I'm going to try one next
That
time I go.
sounds so good.
Amazing.
Because the burger is so incredible that I can't just walk away from that.
Let's
so
go
we have
to
a
our
winner.
first. We got 2 winners.
Okay,
Let's
so
go
who
to
do we
our
have?
first caller, Curtis. No, I don't know what happened to Curtis.
Curtis
Let's
fell
go to
off.
Gary.
Gary,
Are you
you
there?
with us?
Yes, hello.
Hey, Gary.
Hey.
So you just won 2 tickets for the Dolphins.
Hey, cool. I'm on with that.
Okay, great.
With-
You excited?
I mean, of all games, New England.
I know, right? That's the first game, too.
So let me just ask you this question. Have you ever tried BurgerFi?
I have. I actually worked for a general contractor that built a BurgerFi.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Okay. So what'd you think of the burger?
That's a great burger.
Okay,
Great.
perfect.
South Florida.
Yeah, I know. That's so cool. I mean, because
We didn't even coach him.
I know that's pretty amazing. I mean, to get the guy who actually worked building one of the BurgerFis.
Which location was that, Gary?
Boynton Beach.
Oh,
Very nice.
nice. Listen, hang on the phone. We're going to get all your information, and we will email your tickets to you.
Yep.
Okay, great. Sounds good.
See you at the
Okay.
game, Gary. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Have a great day.
Thanks, Gary.
You too, girl.
Girl.
That's my Texans.
I love it.
And we have another winner, Curtis.
Oh, Curtis is back. Hey, Curtis.
Can't wait to try the burger.
You've never had it. It's an experience, Curtis.
An experience.
Yes.
The whole night, you know, it's not just the burger. These places are so cool to go into. I mean,
They are. But you know something? Don't leave without those French fries and onion rings.
Okay.
Okay?
So, bro, you won 2 tickets to the New England game.
Oh, wow.
Don't get too excited.
That's him getting excited.
Wow.
How about a double wow?
Double wow.
Okay.
Wow,
Wow, wow.
Okay.
So, okay, we want you to stay on the line, and we'll get all your
Don't
information.
fall asleep, Curtis. Stay up.
No, Curtis works all night.
Okay, maybe he
I
does.
bet he does.
Okay, so he's a little tired. I understand.
Hey, he's listening to our show. It can't be that bad.
Well, it could be. You never know.
Hey, thanks, Curtis.
Thanks
Hold
for
on,
calling in,
Hold on, we'll
Curtis.
get all your information.
I think he hung up on us. He's done with us. Send me the tickets and stop talking to me.
I want to talk about your brisket burger now.
Okay.
Tell us about the meat that's in the brisket burger.
The brisket burger, it's a 28-day aged dry brisket. No, not dry. Definitely not dry.
No.
28-day aged brisket ground. It's a double patty, blue cheese, Swiss cheese on the burger, lettuce, tomato, just delicious.
I want to try that
know,
one.
do
I never
too.
had that.
I always get just the...
That's excellent.
And I love, you know, we were talking...
I'm going there after the show.
I know, it makes you hungry, doesn't
You
it?
have any coupons?
I don't. I forgot them, but we could go. We're going to walk.
Okay,
Are
listen.
we walking?
From here to Coral Springs?
Yes.
I'm in.
All right, let's do it.
Listen, I got high heels on.
Take 'em
Find
off.
me a pair of sneakers. Yeah, walk barefoot.
Walk what with one on and one off. That'll be cool.
Okay.
Look like you're going up the stairs.
One's going to be in your head. The point's going to be in your head.
Now, you know what I found very interesting is we were talking about the garlic mayo, but you also do blue cheese on the burger, the fried egg, the grilled mushrooms.
Beluga sauce.
Yes.
And you
Beluga
know,
sauce.
of course, John Rosati had to come up with that because he's from New York. He's one of my homies.
Yep. Me as well.
Yep.
That's
the best sauce ever.
If
Beluga
that's
sauce.
not taking the extra step, what have we missed on the menu?
I think you covered a lot of the menu. What impresses me most about the company and what really makes me fall in love with the brand is every choice that they were presented, they're making the better one. Better food, better to animals, better to people, and it seems odd nowadays to tout beef as actual real beef with no steroids, no hormones, but it's given the environment and where fast food has taken the industry, it's great to be a part of a company that has a conscience and wants to deliver high quality food, and they don't have
God,
to sacrifice
yes.
to do it.
So give everybody your website to find a location nearest them.
It's BurgerFi.com.
It's that easy.
It's pretty
That's it.
simple. And now you're in places like, are you in Aventura yet? Are you in Fort Lauderdale?
We are in Aventura. The first location is actually in Fort Lauderdale, Commercial and A1A, in Lauderdale by the Sea.
I know you're in Coral Springs.
Listen, I think we should visit all the locations.
Each one?
Yes.
Wow, that would be cool.
How many are there?
It's about 17 or
total.
18 down here.
17, 18?
Yep.
Okay.
And now in
We're
Palm
going to go
Beach,
BurgerFi hopping.
yeah, that'd be cool. No one's ever done that before.
No, I want to do that.
And now you're in Palm Beach. You're in Boca.
Yep.
You're
Coming to Boca.
Coming to Boca.
City Place in Palm Beach.
Oh, that's a great
Cool,
place.
yeah.
Great location.
Are you going out to the airport in Fort Lauderdale?
We are.
Oh.
That's being built. Yep.
That's going to be big.
That's going to be great for us. We're
Yes.
trying to push into some non-traditional locations, but the flagship stores that we've got throughout South Florida open for business and doing great things.
God, you know what? Rosati just does it right, doesn't he?
He does.
Everything he does.
He's got the golden touch. He really does.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know what? And everything you're doing in this restaurant, the food, and you also do craft beer and
Craft
wine.
beer and wine, yes. There are a couple of locations. Stopped in the other night with my wife, went to have 2 glasses of wine, and the very kind gentleman said, 2 glasses get you the bottle. And we ended up staying a couple hours, just,
I
hanging
like
out.
that 2 glasses get you the bottle.
No kidding.
In certain locations.
Does it help being the creative director of BurgerFi too?
I'm going to tell him Ron told me that. Yeah. Every restaurant, 2 glasses gives me the bottle. Just give me the bottle. I don't need a glass.
But, I mean, how many burger restaurants do craft beer and wines?
Not many.
Not many.
McDonald's doesn't.
You know what else I like? They have one of those new machines that gives you about 30 different choices of soft drinks.
I think
I don't know how many there are, but it's like you've got so many choices.
I think at the end of the day, there are over 100,000 flavor combinations that you could make with the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine.
It is so
That's
cool.
unusual, yeah.
You want like this little. It's not a very big machine either. I mean, no telling what's down below the counter, but I mean, you've got so many choices. Now, what about you do custards too, right?
Custards, yes, and you could get them different ways. We've got shakes, and it's interesting with custard. I tried it when I started about 3 months ago, and now I have told everyone if they see it in my hands, they could pry it out of my hands. I'm definitely eating a little bit too much custard, but it is fantastic.
Overindulging.
Yes, I am, and it was research for the first couple of months, and now it's a little out of control.
Wow. You know what? As a creative person, you're the creative director. This must be so much fun with a company like this.
It's
Well,
a
blowing-
lot of work. No.
But you know something? It's blowing up now. It really is. It's getting big.
Yeah, what's fun about it is that we're really not manufacturing anything. There's just a really great core story, great people, honest, hardworking, the people at the stores. It's just a really good experience, whether you work there, whether you're a prospective franchisee, whether you're a guest. It's just really nice to see a company pulling in the direction of good things, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
I went in there, and I got to tell you, I know.
When was this? Without me again.
I'll tell you about it later. I can't help myself, okay? So I go in there, and I bet you at least 3 or 4 people came up to me, told me they're happy we came in. They didn't know who I was. I just came in there as a regular customer.
You wore your Eating Critique hat. Don't
I
even
didn't
go
do-
there.
no, I didn't.
With your name, your big name on there.
Anyway, listen.
Next week, we have a very busy schedule next week. We're open for the Dolphins. We're going to be on at 10 a.m. We
We're
have
doing a
tasting
tasting.
at Valentino's. They're going to be in studio. We have the big Macha from
CEO.
Maggiano's. Yes, the CEO flying in. And the GM, managing partner from the Boca Raton location of Maggiano's. We got so much going on next
And
week.
I want to personally thank Freddie Santori.
And Linda Harmon.
Because we would have not been in opening up for the Dolphins if it hadn't
They
been
worked their magic for us.
unbelievable. Enjoy the rest of the Labor Day holiday. Ron, thank you so much
Thanks
for
for coming in, Ron.
today.
Thank you both. It's
The
been fun.
tickets, I mean, amazing. Everybody have a wonderful, safe weekend. Without you, there is no us. Peace and love.
We're out.
You've been listening to the Eat and Critique Show with local restaurant critics Steve-O and Renee. Tune in again next week for more restaurant reviews, fine dining gift certificate giveaways, and interviews as Steve-O and Renee search for the good, the bad, and the ugly in fine dining experiences. To contact Steve-O and Renee, go to their website, www.theeatandcritiqueshow.com, or go to their Facebook page. Thanks again for tuning in to the Eat and Critique Show here on Real Radio 94.3.
Real Radio